You don't want to give Chet the satisfaction?
Yep.
You know Kale's gonna build Shiv.
Wait, so that's one.
Oh.
Well,
No, because the game hasn't started yet. I'm like, as soon as the game timer starts. Yeah.
Ooh,
Chad, you can count that high. Come on, Chad. You can do anything you put your mind to.
That's a lightning sword abuser. If ever I've seen one. That Jax guy. Love that. What is going to be the jungle choice? DRX. Viego. Ooh, definitely able to build it. Another one that can build
Go Rek'Sai. Come on. Go Rek'Sai. It's so good into Lee. It's so broken on this patch.
Oh, true.
Sponge, you hovered it. You know.
Yeah,
Don't Wukong.
Do it, Sponge. Don't be scared. Not Wukong. Wukong's just bad.
Sponge.
It's just actively not good. Okay, there we go. Actively not good. And DRX, they have the buff now of having a bad composition. They are very good at playing with bad compositions. Just let us know. You can get out of it. Surely, Shiv. Anyway, having a look here at the bottom side of the map, this is where Live Sandbox should have the best time, and Diablo's going to start it off here as Pleta. I don't know whether you really want to do battle with these two, who are just having a great time, as you can see. You can see Vincenzo coming on over, trying to get a little bit of value out of this Lee Sin pick. Level 5, there's the dash forward. Goody wanting to find it. Oh, very close to connecting it after the flash on that charm. There is, oh, dearie me. Okay, Seitab getting himself a nice little fleet footwork proc as Vincenzo just donating his health bar to this minion wave. And look at this, we're now creating a fun little game for everyone to play Shiv. You know? As Goody's going to come round, and that's going to be a flash out immediately from Sponge.
Oh, he would have hit 6 of that Grump as well.
Might have been out of 4 to Shiv.
Would have been huge.
Feels bad. Oh, Astro, oh god, I'm sorry. I thought you were at the shops. Ah! Anyway, Seitab diving forward here. Vincenzo in position though, and now we are on a trek. Seitab thinks that it's Christmas time on this side of the rift, and Goody's just waiting for that charm to come back. There's the Orb of Deception. They do manage, speaking of deception, to get out the passive here of Seitab, and now he's dead. And we could go back to the beginning and ask what he meant by this, or we could just say, nice work on the kill Live Sandbox and move on with our lives.
Both Gucci and Vincenzo, no reinforcements, no teleports available.
It's a decent ulti there out of Pleta, though. It is going to mean that there are at least no minions here to worry about. It's, oh my goodness, the amount of damage, but it's not quite enough. And in the end, both of them do go down. Live Sandbox well and truly on the board. And it's a static Shiv. Love that. As Plan B, whew. That was not it. Not the place that you want it to be. Not a lot of safety there. As the exhaust down on Diablo, he's really dead. And so, both of the bottom lanes getting crushed one after the other as Frog. Now in trouble as well, goes all out onto Dahyuk and decides he wants to go all out of the area. Gets himself a little baby shield, and he will be able to get out and go home. Dahyuk going to let him live this time.
Dahyuk is really trying, man.
He is, giving it a red hot crack. We'll take 3 plates out of this top lane, 30 seconds before they do all fall down, as now Sponge just tells this Lee Sin to vacate the area. The battle for the Gromp is a pretty powerful one. As the Coast Campfire comes in, that is going to be possibly a dead Vincenzo. Does kick the correct monkey. Nicely done. And will make it out of there. And I think also took the Gromp. It is something to muse on.
I don't know about greatest. He's definitely most iconic.
Is it?
What else would it be? Like Vi Ari? Faker Bengi?
Yeah, Faker Bengi. Italy Renekton.
That is high up there.
Yeah. Nah on is Vincenzo going to find the wrong LeBlanc, but then finds the right one. But the monkey getting some work done as well. Meanwhile, here on the bottom side of the map, Zeri is dead, but she managed to kill someone in the meantime. And now we've got some cat on Melio action. Oh, I was hoping for the ultra mega fire kick there to get rid of the cat. Yeah, I think Yuumi would have actually got that kill if she had a building static Shiv. So, bit of a shame there. Unfortunately, building in, what is that, Echoes of Helia? Is that even real? Teleport going to come forward here as Seitab did put the distortion on cooldown. Really nice charm. And now Dahyuk going to just find a target, look to shoot it, or hit it with a lamppost. And Seitab not going to get out. Oh, that was cute, but he's still real dead. Apart from Brad Pitt in that movie.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button?
That's the one. Or that movie. It's fine. Was it Fury as well? I think he also had the same thing in Fury. As Dahyuk's taking a bit of damage here. Let's see how he goes. There we go. Sponge locks down that kill. Meanwhile, here on the top side of the map, someone got kicked, and Cassante. Diablo Now running away from Pleta. Good exhaust does come through, but doesn't really get enough value. And oh dear, the Ghost has been used. Diablo going to throw the ultimate out. Pleta taking a lot of damage here though, and as you can see, Diablo is not to be messed with. Pleta going to escape. It's really cool.
So he got a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh!
Anyway, Frog's going to engage. Oh, they were all stacked up, but I think it was... Okay, never mind. Plan B, now running away. And Vincenzo now has that kick back off cooldown. Up all of these fiery dragons. And Saytab, does find a really nice chain here as Vincenzo looks to try and close the gap. He's going to have to flash away, though, as there's the final chapter, and that is going to be the final time that we're going to see the Lee Sin alive, or at least until he respawns. Now Goody in a bit of trouble. He's going to flash, he's going to Everfrost, press all the buttons that he's ever had. Good Moonlight Vigil, but not a whole lot to come off it. And now Daihyuk's going to be fighting against Frog, and he's going to say, oh, thanks. Oh, can they actually go for the trade, though, is the question. I don't think so. As at least they have a better comp for it than last time around, and Goody's going to be able to make it out.
That's huge.
Yeah, so Soul Point now picked up by Live Sandbox. You know the popularity of Diablo 4. You know how in Diablo... Okay, we do have Vincenzo getting a bit of an engage. They do get a pretty early Cyclone, a Sponge. Not going to be able to get the kill into Vincenzo on that one, but that is a very low health bar on this Lee Sin. And once again, possibly in a rough spot. As Daihyuk, he is so much of Live Sandbox just in general. He's going to go over to these Raptors and try and get that health bar back up one more time. As Goody, he's pretty low as well. As in goes Daihyuk. A lot of value with the Counter-Strike. That one was massive. As now DRX are looking for some sort of turn. Goody in a fair bit of trouble, but Diablo's going to find the auto on the LeBlanc. And now DRX is going to move back to the Baron. They do manage to take it down. One sacrifice of a Cassante is going to come in, and now Sponge and Pleta looking to get away. I guess Career's there as well, but he's sort of not at the same time as he's a cat on a book. Still. And they take the Baron. He might just take this turret and then just accept his fate, and the rest of the team may just push.
Oh, that's rough.
Saytab going to take the Jax for a walk as over goes the kitty cat. Now Daihyuk with the Counter-Strike. There's the flash from Saytab. Gets yet another chain. Daihyuk's going to break his stopwatch. As in the meantime, DRX are just going to push in. They'll take one inhibitor, but is that it? The answer is no. As they are going to take the inhib as well. Sorry, inhib turret and inhib.
On the rest of the spectrum, you're not going to feel as great getting into the ultra late game, particularly against Pleta.
Oh, you can see Saytab looking to dive forward and get a bit of damage. Yeah, that is good old static Shiv situation alongside Lichbane and Night Harvester. Yep, Vincenzo, he'll take his dosage. He's going to shrug it off relatively well. It's Diablo that really has to avoid it. As speaking of avoiding things, that Extender Beam, you didn't really need to walk into it. What is this? It's not fair! It's not fair at all, Chronicler!
I know!
It's not allowed! Stop it! Chronicler, fix it!
They're trying so hard to engage! This is TP though, that's a big cooldown used.
Alright, well they're just gonna go all in. Goody taking a lot of damages, my goodness!
Wait, but they didn't get anyone.
No, they didn't. They did a fair bit of damage, and now Daihyuk is just gonna maybe win the game.
The spirit of Dundun?
Do we even teamfight anymore? Does this video game have anything to do with teamfights? Do we just shiv? Is that all?
Oh, Daihyuk, no man, you just keep going. Accept the death.
Yeah,
you
I
take it, there's no
that
objective.
seems like the way. Or he just runs, and then the rest of his team does stuff. Yeah, he just walks away.
Nice.
That's fine. Maybe just don't even go home. Maybe just walk back.
Autos is going to be, with Lichbane, is going to be insane. Like, this is pre...
Yeah.
He really needs to finish it, though, as they spot him.
At plan B, yeah.
Oh my God, man. So, we actually saw Viteo pull out the Kaisa, and, like, I'm on board. Anything to make this stop. As Nexus for Baron V2, maybe?
I guess that's what we're going for. Daihyuk does have his teleport if you'd like to join, but maybe just call the bluff. Just let this happen as Vincenzo gets into the pit, steals it away. Oh my God! And now it's a Jax with a Baron. This game is over. It's just done. Because he's just going to keep pushing. Diablo's got red-white guns, just having a great time. Everyone's trying to back. But they're not going to be able to inside the brush. Okay, they do get a few people home. The Monkey not going to be so lucky, as it is at least going to be Pleta that's here. Does have cleanse, but teleports are raining in. Pleta's real dead. The cat going to go down as an afterthought. Lamppost to the face. And who needs a static Shiv if you've got a Jax killing turrets?
Oh, bait sandbox. getting the victory here. And
I don't know how to feel.
I feel great because Sandbox had a composition that had to leverage Jax. This is a challengers team, and they were actually able to set up a game state where they can use a split pusher. That doesn't happen.
I know.
In my challengers. And the only reasonable conclusion, as chat has already reached it, is we need a buff. Fortunately, on 13-12, we are getting a buff.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that does come through. As you can see, 35,000 damage is not quite enough.
No.
To be done here. I also think that there was a lot of things that were done that game by Live Sandbox that were very good. But I think that, you know, Wukong's just still bad, just not good. He's been picked so many times and has just lost every single time. Makes me very sad. Don't think that's very good at all. I think Ari could have built a Shiv, but otherwise, I think that Goody played a very good game.
So seeing Sandbox pull it off is great, and that is very deserved. Delta Tower.
There we go.
Almost 20K.
We're back. Back to another Delta Tower. That is Delta Tower back to back. You love to see it. DPM at 555 is very cool as well. Right in the middle there, as far as the number is concerned, if you've got a limit of 10. Really cool stuff. Daihook played a fantastic game of League of Legends, and that is going to be his first POG for the season. Very cool stuff. Well deserved.